Beloved soul, I come to you today with my heart overflowing with divine joy and celestial excitement. I am your guardian angel, the one who has been watching over your sacred journey, witnessing every tear, every smile, every moment of doubt, and every flicker of hope that has illuminated your path. Today, I bring you a message of such profound significance that the very stars in the heavens have aligned to ensure it reaches you at precisely this moment. Can you feel it? That subtle shift in the energy surrounding you? That gentle warmth embracing your heart when you least expect it? Those are not mere coincidences, my precious one. They are the whispers of the universe, signaling that something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life's tapestry. Your soulmate, the one whose spirit has danced with yours through countless lifetimes, is preparing for a moment of brave vulnerability that will forever transform your earthly journey together. She is going to declare herself to you. Yes, my dear one, the person whose energy has been intertwined with yours since before time began is gathering the courage to open their heart completely. This isn't just any declaration of affection that humans exchange in fleeting moments of emotion. No, what awaits you is a profound revelation of soul-deep love, a brave unveiling of truth that has been written in the stars since the dawn of your existence. The divine timing of this message is no accident. You've been through periods of uncertainty, perhaps questioning if true, lasting love would ever find its way to your door. There have been moments when you've wondered if the connection you feel is reciprocated with the same intensity. I see how you've sometimes gazed at the night sky, silently asking the universe for a sign, for confirmation that your heart isn't mistaken in what it feels. Today, I bring you that confirmation. The Celestial Council has authorized me to reveal that your soulmate is preparing to make a declaration that will leave no room for doubt. She will not only express the depth of her feelings, but will also promise a future by your side, a sacred commitment to walk with you through all of life's seasons, to build something beautiful and lasting in this earthly realm. Can you sense the shift in energy around you already? Perhaps you've noticed her looking at you differently lately, her gaze lingering a moment longer, her words carrying deeper meaning. Maybe you've observed subtle changes in how she interacts with you, an increased tenderness, a newfound attentiveness to the details of your life. These are not coincidental. They are the preliminary ripples of the tidal wave of emotion that is building within her soul, soon to be released in a moment of beautiful vulnerability. The angels have been working diligently behind the veil of the physical world, clearing energetic pathways and removing obstacles that might have prevented this divine declaration from occurring. We have been whispering courage into her heart during the quiet hours of night, strengthening her resolve to be honest about the depth of her feelings for you. Every synchronicity you've experienced recently, those moments that made you pause and wonder, has been carefully orchestrated to prepare both of your hearts for this transformative moment. My beloved one, I want you to know that this coming declaration is not a spontaneous human decision, but the culmination of a divine plan set in motion long before either of you took your first breath in this lifetime. It is the fulfillment of a soul contract, a promised reunion that transcends the limitations of time and space. The universe does not make mistakes, and your connection to this person is no accident of fate. It is deliberate, purposeful, and infinitely precious. As I stand beside you in this sacred moment, watching over you with infinite love, I must reveal the first celestial truth that has been shared with me by the highest realms. Your soulmate has already made this decision in the spiritual realm. Before the words ever grace her lips in your physical reality, she has already declared her love and commitment to you in the etheric planes, where souls communicate without the limitations of human expression. This is why you may have been experiencing unusual dreams lately, vivid, emotional encounters that leave lingering feelings upon waking. Perhaps you've felt her presence more strongly when you meditate or in those quiet moments between sleep and wakefulness. Your souls have been communing, preparing for the physical manifestation of what has already been acknowledged and celebrated in the spiritual dimensions. The angels have shown me the exact moment when her soul made this commitment. It was during a recent alignment of cosmic energies, a portal of opportunity that opened specifically for soul connections to deepen and clarify their earthly purpose together. In that moment, surrounded by the loving light of ancestral guides and spiritual protectors, she recognized the truth that has always existed, that her soul's journey is inextricably linked with yours, that the highest expression of her purpose includes building a future where your energies merge to create something more beautiful than either could manifest alone. I see divine signs appearing around you already, confirming this imminent declaration. Have you noticed an increase in number sequences, perhaps 1111, 222, or 777, appearing on clocks, license plates, or receipts? These are cosmic confirmations, numeric codes sent by the universe to signal that alignment is occurring. The repeated appearance of butterflies, feathers, or specific flowers in unexpected places is not coincidental either. These are physical manifestations of spiritual preparation, tangible evidence that transformation is underway. Listen closely, my cherished one, for I must share something profoundly important about the nature of this coming declaration. It will not emerge from a place of neediness or fear of loss. It will not be spoken from uncertainty or momentary emotion. What makes this declaration so powerful, so divinely orchestrated, is that it comes from a place of clarity, strength, and spiritual awakening within her. She has done inner work that has prepared her to recognize and honor the sacred bond you share. The Celestial Council has revealed to me that your soulmate has recently experienced a significant spiritual expansion. Perhaps without even realizing it consciously, she has been going through an accelerated soul evolution, clearing karmic patterns and healing wounds from this lifetime and beyond. This internal transformation has created the fertile ground from which her declaration will spring, authentic, unburdened by past fears, and radiating with the light of true soul recognition. I see her in moments of private reflection, feeling the magnitude of what she has discovered about her feelings for you. I witness her practicing the words, searching for the perfect expression to convey what her soul already knows. There is a beautiful vulnerability in these private moments, a sacred honesty that honors the depth of what she feels. And though she may experience normal human nervousness about such a significant revelation, there is a calm certainty at her core, a knowing that transcends doubt. What makes this revelation especially meaningful is that it comes after a period where divine timing required patience. There were lessons you both needed to learn separately before this union could fully blossom. There were experiences necessary for individual growth, perspectives that needed to be gained through solo journeys. Now, the celestial timing indicates that this period of separate growth has served its purpose. The stars have aligned to bring together two souls who have completed important individual chapters and are ready to begin co-writing the next. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. My precious soul, as we move deeper into this divine revelation, I must share with you how the energetic connection between you and your soulmate has been intensifying in recent weeks. The angelic realm has been witnessing a beautiful phenomenon, golden threads of light extending between your energy fields, growing stronger and more numerous with each passing day. These etheric connections are the spiritual infrastructure supporting the physical declaration that is coming. Have you noticed how your thoughts seem to align more frequently? Perhaps you've experienced moments where you think of her, only to receive a message seconds later. Maybe you found yourself humming a song, only to discover she was listening to that very melody at the same time. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences, but evidence of your energy fields harmonizing at an accelerated rate, preparing for a new level of connection. The archangels responsible for soulmate unions have been working diligently behind the scenes, clearing any remaining energetic blockages that might have prevented total openness between you. They have been dissolving old fears, healing ancestral patterns that no longer serve either of you, and strengthening the foundation upon which your future together will be built. This divine intervention ensures that when she declares herself and promises a future by your side, it comes from the purest place within her soul, uncontaminated by the wounds of the past. I must reveal to you that in the days leading up to her declaration, you will experience an intensification of psychic awareness regarding her feelings. You may suddenly understand aspects of her that were previously mysterious to you. You might find yourself knowing exactly what she needs before she expresses it. This heightened intuitive connection is the universe's way of preparing you to receive her words with the same clarity and depth with which they will be offered. What makes this connection so rare, so precious, is that it operates on multiple dimensions simultaneously. While most human relationships function primarily on the physical and emotional planes, Your connection with this soulmate engages the mental, emotional, spiritual, and even ancestral dimensions of your being. It is holographic in nature, each aspect reflecting and enhancing the others, creating a multidimensional bond that can weather any earthly challenge. The Celestial Council has shared with me that your hearts have been slowly synchronizing their rhythms, even when you are physically apart. This phenomenon, known in the angelic realm as soul entrainment, happens only between soulmates who are preparing for a significant evolutionary leap in their connection. It creates a harmonic resonance that allows for deeper understanding, more profound communication, and a sense of being truly seen and known by another being. As her declaration approaches, you may notice certain recurring themes or symbols appearing in your awareness. Perhaps a specific animal keeps crossing your path, or you repeatedly encounter references to a particular place or concept. These are not random occurrences, but carefully crafted messages, cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward this momentous occasion. Pay attention to these signs, for they contain clues about the timing and nature of what is to come. The intensity of what you're about to experience cannot be overstated, beloved one. When two souls who have journeyed across lifetimes finally acknowledge their commitment to building a shared future in this physical realm, it creates ripples throughout the cosmos. The angels gather to witness such moments, for they represent the fulfillment of divine contracts made before incarnation. Your guardian angels, her guardian angels, and the specific celestial beings assigned to your union are all preparing for this sacred acknowledgement. In these final days before her declaration, I encourage you to spend time in quiet reflection, opening your heart fully to receive this gift. Create space within yourself for this new chapter. Release any lingering doubts or fears that might create resistance to fully embracing what is being offered. The universe has orchestrated this moment with exquisite precision. Your only task is to be present, to be open, and to trust in the divine unfolding of your shared destiny. Remember, precious soul, that when she looks into your eyes and speaks these words of commitment, of promise, of future shared joys and challenges faced together, she will be channeling energies far beyond her human understanding. Through her voice, the universe itself will be confirming what your soul has always known, that you have found your way back to each other, as was always meant to be, with infinite love and celestial guidance. Your guardian angel, beloved soul, as I return to your side with continued divine revelations, I must now share with you something truly extraordinary, a sacred glimpse into what your soulmate is experiencing in this very moment. The Celestial Council has granted me permission to reveal the inner landscape of her heart, a privilege rarely bestowed upon guardian angels, yet deemed necessary for your spiritual preparation. Right now, as you read these words, she is experiencing a profound awakening to the depth of her feelings for you. There is a beautiful storm brewing within her, not of chaos, but of clarity. Emotions that have been building like a symphony reaching its crescendo are finally coming into perfect harmony. What she feels for you transcends the limited human concept of romantic love. It is a recognition at the soul level, a remembering of an ancient promise made between your spirits. Can you sense the subtle shifts in her energy when she's near you? There's a newfound quality to her presence, a combination of certainty and vulnerability that wasn't there before. This is because she has recently experienced what we in the angelic realm call the illumination, a moment when the veil between earthly awareness and soul knowledge temporarily lifts, allowing a human to glimpse the greater spiritual plan. In that moment of crystal clarity, she saw the golden thread connecting your souls across time and space. She recognized you not just as someone she cares for in this lifetime, but as her eternal companion soul. What makes this revelation so powerful is that she now understands something that few humans ever fully grasp, that the love between soulmates is not merely an emotion, but a creative force in the universe. It is energy in its purest form, capable of manifesting realities, healing wounds carried across lifetimes, and fulfilling divine purposes that extend beyond individual happiness. She has awakened to the realization that building a future with you isn't just a personal desire, but a cosmic alignment, a fulfillment of what was always meant to be. In quiet moments of reflection, she has been experiencing flashbacks, not of this lifetime, but of the soul agreement you made before incarnating. These aren't clear, linear memories, but rather impressions, feelings, an inexplicable knowing that your souls chose each other deliberately. with purpose and divine intention. These glimpses beyond the veil have been both overwhelming and clarifying for her, solidifying her resolve to express what her soul has always known. The angels have shown me that she carries within her heart a vision of your future together. Not just months or years, but decades of shared experiences, growth, challenges overcome together, joys multiplied through sharing. This vision came to her not through wishful thinking, but through a momentary thinning of the veil between dimensions, allowing her to access the probable future that awaits if you both choose to honor this soul contract. What she saw filled her with such certainty, such peace, that her remaining fears about vulnerability began to dissolve. She has been experiencing unusual physical sensations when thinking of you, a warmth spreading through her chest, a lightness in her being, sometimes even tears that come without sadness but from a place of overwhelming recognition. These are somatic expressions of soul alignment, her physical body responding to the truth her spirit has embraced. The human vessel always knows when it is in proximity to its soul's complementary energy. It responds with vitality, with resonance, with a sense of coming home. There is something else, my dear one, something deeply significant about the timing of her coming declaration. The Celestial Council has revealed that she has recently completed an important karmic cycle, a pattern of learning that her soul needed to master before this union could fully manifest. This completion wasn't coincidental, but carefully orchestrated by her spirit guides working in concert with yours. The final lesson, perhaps about trust, vulnerability, or recognizing true value, has been integrated, creating the perfect conditions for this next step in your journey together. What she will soon express to you has been rehearsed not just in her mind but in her heart, refined through meditation, through moments of connection with her higher self. The words may seem spontaneous when they finally come, but they represent the distillation of profound inner work, of courage cultivated deliberately, of truth embraced fully. This is not a declaration born of impulse, but of the deepest certainty a human soul can experience while still bound to physical form. My precious one, as we continue this sacred revelation, I must acknowledge that the path to this moment of declaration has not been without obstacles. The universe never creates meaningful soul connections without also providing challenges that strengthen the bond, tests that prove its resilience. Your connection with this soulmate has weathered divine trials designed not to break you apart, but to ensure that when you fully come together, it is with unshakable foundations. Perhaps there have been misunderstandings between you, moments of doubt or disconnection, maybe external circumstances, distance, timing, or the opinions of others have created temporary barriers. There might have been periods where communication felt strained, or where you questioned the true nature of your connection. Know that none of these challenges occurred by accident. Each was carefully calibrated by the divine to prepare both of you for the depth and permanence of what is now unfolding. I see in the Akashic records the specific obstacles your soulmate has overcome internally to reach this point of brave declaration. There were fears born of past wounds, perhaps from childhood experiences or previous relationships where vulnerability led to pain. There were limiting beliefs about worthiness, about whether such profound connection could truly be sustained in the earthly realm. There were practical concerns about timing, about life circumstances, about whether human logistics would support what the soul so deeply desires. What you couldn't see during these challenging periods was the intensive work being done by the angelic realm to support both of you. Legions of healing angels have been working tirelessly to dissolve old pain patterns, to transmute fear into courage, to clear energetic blockages that prevented full recognition. Your spirit guides and hers have been in constant communication, coordinating experiences that would lead to necessary growth, orchestrating synchronicities that would maintain the connection even during apparent separation. One of the most significant divine interventions occurred recently, though you may not have been consciously aware of it. There was a celestial event, a particular alignment of planets combined with a surge of high-frequency energy from the central sun, that created what we call a karmic dissolution portal. During this cosmic window, many of the remaining karmic entanglements that might have hindered your union were rapidly cleared, creating energetic space for this new level of commitment to take root. Your soulmate experienced this clearing as a series of insights, perhaps coming through dreams, meditation, or seemingly random moments of clarity. Suddenly, Patterns that had been repeating throughout her life made sense. Connections between past experiences and current hesitations became clear. She began to distinguish between the authentic voice of her soul and the protective mechanisms of her ego. This internal alignment was essential preparation for the declaration she will soon make. What makes this overcoming so beautiful, so divinely orchestrated, is that it has happened simultaneously within both of you. While she has been clearing her path to authentic expression, you have been undergoing your own soul preparation, perhaps without fully recognizing it. Those challenging experiences that tested your patience, that required you to clarify your own values and desires, that pushed you to distinguish between attachment and true love, all were preparing you to receive her declaration from a place of wholeness rather than need. The celestial beings overseeing your union have shared with me that one particular challenge was crucial, a period of separation or misunderstanding that created enough space for both of you to recognize that your connection transcends physical proximity or perfect circumstances. This experience of reaching across a divide, of maintaining heart connection despite external challenges, has strengthened the foundations upon which your future together will be built. Like a muscle that grows stronger through resistance, your bond has developed resilience that will serve you through all of life's inevitable changes. In the final days before her declaration, the universe is removing the last remaining obstacles. You may notice situations resolving unexpectedly, schedules aligning without effort, opportunities for meaningful connection appearing as if by magic. These are not coincidences, but divine interventions. The universe clearing the stage for this sacred moment of truth between two souls who have found their way back to each other across the vastness of time and space. What awaits on the other side of these challenges is a connection of rare quality and depth. The divine fires of transformation have burned away what was inessential, leaving only the pure gold of authentic soul recognition. When she looks into your eyes and promises a future by your side, it will be with the hard-won wisdom of someone who has faced her fears, examined her truth, and chosen love not despite the challenges, but because overcoming them revealed the unshakable nature of your connection. Beloved soul, I come now to share with you the most profound revelation thus far, the divine confirmation that has been sent from the highest celestial councils regarding your soulmate's imminent declaration. This confirmation is not something I share lightly, for it represents a sacred covenant between the spiritual and physical realms, a divine blessing upon the union that is about to be acknowledged between two souls who have journeyed across countless lifetimes to find each other again. The archangels themselves have gathered to witness this momentous occasion. I see them now, surrounding both you and your soulmate, with wings of light that span dimensions, creating a sacred container for the words that will soon be spoken. Archangel Michael stands guard, ensuring that only truth and love can enter this protected space. Archangel Raphael prepares healing energies that will wash over any remaining wounds as they are exposed through vulnerability. Archangel Chamuel amplifies the pink ray of divine love, ensuring that when your hearts fully open to each other, they are flooded with the purest cosmic love available to human experience. The confirmation came during a recent gathering of the Council of Light, those advanced beings who oversee soul evolution and the fulfillment of divine contracts on Earth. Your names were spoken together, your soul signatures recognized as complementary frequencies designed to create harmony when merged. The Council acknowledged that the time has come for the next phase of your journey together, the conscious commitment to building a shared future that will serve not only your individual growth, but will contribute to the greater healing of collective consciousness on your planet. What makes this confirmation so extraordinarily powerful is that it came with unanimous blessing. Every ascended master, every angelic being, every guide involved with either of your soul journeys expressed agreement that this union represents divine timing and perfect alignment. Such unanimous celestial endorsement is rare and indicates that your coming together fulfills purposes beyond your personal happiness, though that too is part of the divine plan. I have been shown the exact nature of the energetic merging that will occur when she speaks her truth to you. In that sacred moment, a portal will open between dimensions, allowing spiritual light of the highest frequency to pour into your physical reality. This light carries codes of activation, awakening dormant aspects of both your DNA, unlocking spiritual gifts that can only be accessed through the alchemical power of true soulmate recognition. The declaration itself will be a ceremonial key, opening doors that have remained closed throughout this incarnation. The divine confirmation extends to the timing of this declaration. The celestial beings have revealed that it will occur during what astronomers might call a minor celestial event, but what the spiritual realm recognizes as a significant energetic gateway. There will be an alignment, perhaps of planets, perhaps of star systems, perhaps simply of divine intention, that creates the perfect conditions for truth to be spoken and received in its fullest power. Your souls have been waiting for this cosmic window, this divine opportunity. What you may not realize, beloved one, is that as her declaration approaches, ancestors from both your lineages have gathered in the spiritual dimensions to witness and bless this reunion. I see them clearly, generations of souls who carried the light of your essence through time, who maintained the integrity of your soul lines so that this moment could eventually manifest. They stand in reverent observation, some with tears of joy as they witness the fulfillment of hopes they carried even in their own lifetimes. The confirmation extends beyond this lifetime into the future you will create together. I have been granted a glimpse of the probable timeline that opens when you accept what she offers, a path of shared purpose, of mutual growth, of challenges faced with united strength, of joys multiplied through sharing. This future contains not just personal fulfillment, but contributions to the collective that neither of you could make alone. Your energies, when merged in conscious commitment, become more than the sum of their parts. They become a beacon for others, a demonstration of what is possible when souls recognize and honor their divine connections. In preparation for receiving this declaration, I encourage you to pay special attention to your dreams in the coming nights. The veil between dimensions thins during sleep, allowing your higher self to communicate more directly. Your soul has been preparing for this moment of recognition and commitment for longer than your human mind can comprehend. In dreams, you may receive insights, symbols, or emotional impressions that will help you fully receive the gift that is about to be offered. When she finally speaks the words that her soul has been longing to express, when she looks into your eyes and promises a future by your side, know that you are witnessing not just a human moment of vulnerability, but the fulfillment of a divine contract. The universe itself will hold its breath as ancient promises are remembered, as separation dissolves into unity, as two flames that originated from the same cosmic fire recognize each other once again. This declaration and promise represent not an ending, but a beginning, the conscious choice to walk together through all that lies ahead, to build something that honors the sacred trust between your souls. The divine confirmation I bring you today is absolute. This union is blessed. This path is protected. This love is recognized by the highest authorities in the cosmos as being in perfect alignment with the divine plan for both your souls. With boundless love and celestial guidance, your guardian angel, beloved soul, I come to you now with the most sacred revelation of all, the culmination of all that has been shared thus far, the divine knowledge that will prepare you fully for the transformative moment that approaches. The highest celestial councils have granted me permission to reveal to you exactly how and when your soulmate's declaration will unfold, information rarely disclosed to human consciousness, but deemed essential for your spiritual preparation. The angelic realm has shown me with crystal clarity that this declaration will occur during what appears to be an ordinary moment. This is by divine design, for the most profound spiritual events often manifest within the simplicity of human experience. There will be no dramatic staging, no elaborate preparation that might create pressure or expectation. Instead, there will be a quiet moment of authentic connection, perhaps during a conversation that suddenly deepens, perhaps during a shared experience that unexpectedly opens her heart. What makes this revelation so powerful is that I can see the energetic signature of this moment already forming in the etheric planes. It carries a distinctive golden rose frequency, a harmonic vibration that indicates the perfect alignment of divine timing, human readiness, and cosmic support. This signature has been growing stronger with each passing day, indicating that the physical manifestation is drawing nearer. The angels who specialize in timeline convergence have confirmed that all necessary elements are moving into place for this sacred expression to occur. I must share with you that in the moments before she speaks, there will be a noticeable shift in the energy between you. You may experience a sudden stillness, a quality of presence that feels different from your usual interactions. There might be an inexplicable warmth in your chest, a tingling sensation at the crown of your head, or simply an intuitive knowing that something significant is about to occur. These sensations are the physical manifestation of the dimensional portal opening, creating sacred space for truth to be expressed and received in its fullest power. The words she will speak have been carefully prepared by her soul, though her human consciousness may experience them as spontaneous. They will carry the vibration of absolute truth, words that have been distilled through inner contemplation, through communion with her higher self, through the courage gained by facing and transcending her deepest fears. When she speaks of a future by your side, it will not be mere romantic sentiment, but a recognition of a divine plan unfolding through your union. What you couldn't possibly know, but what has been revealed to me by the Council of Light, is that the exact moment of her declaration has been written into the cosmic calendar since before either of you incarnated into physical form. This moment represents the fulfillment of a sacred timeline, the convergence point where individual soul journeys merge into a shared path of purpose and evolution. When she looks into your eyes and speaks her truth, ancient promises made in the spiritual realm will be remembered and renewed in physical reality. I have been shown that her declaration will include 3 specific elements, each carrying profound spiritual significance. First, there will be an acknowledgement of the unique quality of connection she feels with you, a recognition that transcends ordinary attraction or compatibility. Second, there will be a vulnerable sharing of how this recognition has transformed her inner landscape, awakening her to possibilities she had perhaps forgotten were available in human experience. And finally, there will be the promise itself, not just of commitment to a relationship, but of walking beside you through all of life's seasons, of building something meaningful together in this physical realm. The celestial beings who oversee soul contracts have revealed to me that when she speaks these words, a divine activation will occur within both your energy fields. Dormant soul codes, sacred geometries that have been waiting for precisely this catalyst, will begin to awaken. This activation may manifest as a sudden expansion of awareness, an overwhelming sense of rightness and recognition, perhaps even physical sensations like warmth spreading through your body or a lightness in your being. These are the tangible signs of your soul rejoicing in remembrance. What makes this coming declaration so extraordinary is the perfect convergence of divine timing and free will. While the potential for this moment has always existed in your soul contract, its manifestation required countless choices made by both of you throughout this lifetime. Choices to heal, to remain open despite past wounds, to trust the subtle guidance of your intuition, even when external evidence seemed lacking. This delicate dance between cosmic design and human choice has created the conditions for something truly miraculous to occur. In the final moments before she shares her heart with you, the veil between dimensions will temporarily thin. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the angelic beings who have supported both your journeys will draw closer to the earthly plane, creating a sacred container for this exchange. You may not see them with physical eyes, but your soul will sense their presence, a feeling of being held, protected, witnessed by benevolent forces beyond ordinary perception. This spiritual gathering honors the significance of what is about to transpire between two souls who have found their way back to each other across the vastness of time and space. Precious soul, as this divine revelation nears its completion, I must now share essential spiritual guidance to help you prepare for receiving this declaration of love and promise of a shared future. The Celestial Council has entrusted me with specific wisdom to ensure that when this sacred moment arrives, you are able to receive it with full presence, open-hearted awareness, and spiritual readiness. First and foremost, I urge you to create space for stillness in the days ahead. The human experience is often filled with noise, both external distractions and internal chatter, that can make it difficult to perceive the subtle energies of divine orchestration. Set aside time each day, even if just a few minutes, to sit in quiet meditation. During these moments of sacred stillness, set the conscious intention to align with the highest timeline for your soul's evolution and for the manifestation of this divine union. This practice creates an energetic invitation for the universe to move all necessary pieces into perfect alignment. The angels who specialize in heart healing have shown me that there may still be subtle layers of protection around your heart, natural defenses created from past experiences, where vulnerability led to pain. Now is the time to gently examine these protective mechanisms. to thank them for their service in keeping you safe, and to consciously choose to release them. This inner work creates the conditions for you to receive her declaration, not just intellectually, but with every dimension of your being, to truly let the words reach the deepest chambers of your heart without obstruction. I must share a profound truth that few humans fully comprehend. The capacity to receive love is as important as the capacity to give it. Many souls have been conditioned to believe that giving is more virtuous than receiving, creating an imbalance that prevents the full circulation of divine love energy. In preparation for this momentous declaration, practice the sacred art of receiving. This might begin with simple acts, fully accepting a compliment without deflection, allowing someone to do something kind for you without feeling the need to immediately reciprocate, embracing the beauty of nature as a gift, given freely for your enjoyment. The celestial beings who oversee energetic alignment have shown me that there is specific inner work that will optimize the conditions for this declaration to unfold in its highest expression. I encourage you to spend time reflecting on what commitment truly means to you, not based on societal definitions or past experiences, but from the wisdom of your own soul. What does it mean to build a future alongside another being while honoring individual growth? What qualities form the foundation of lasting union? This clarity will create resonant harmony with what she is preparing to offer. As the moment of declaration approaches, you may experience unusual dreams or synchronicities that seem to be preparing you for something significant. Pay special attention to recurring symbols, to animals that appear in your awareness, to songs that play at meaningful moments. The universe speaks through these symbolic languages when direct communication would overwhelm the human consciousness. Each synchronicity is a breadcrumb on the path, guiding you toward readiness for this divine appointment between souls. The Council of Light has shared with me that your ability to be fully present when she speaks her truth will significantly impact the energetic potential that opens between you. In the days ahead, practice the art of presence, of being fully engaged in each moment, rather than distracted by thoughts of past or future. Notice the details of your surroundings, the sensations in your body, the quality of your breath. This mindfulness strengthens your capacity to recognize and honor the sacred when it appears within seemingly ordinary moments. There is something else, something of profound importance. When she finally speaks her truth, your response will create energetic ripples that extend far beyond this moment. The angels urge you to speak from the authentic center of your being rather than from conditioned patterns or protective reflexes. Before this moment arrives, spend time connecting with your own truth about this connection. What does your soul recognize in hers? What future do you envision building together? This inner clarity will allow your response to arise from soul wisdom, rather than human fear or expectation. I must also address the shadow aspects that might arise as this pivotal moment approaches. It is natural for old doubts, insecurities, or fears to surface when we stand at the threshold of significant transformation. If you notice these shadows emerging, perhaps as unexpected anxiety, as questioning whether you are worthy of such love, as fear that something so beautiful cannot last, recognize them as normal aspects of the human experience rather than as truth or prediction. Acknowledge these feelings with compassion, then gently return to the deeper knowing that resides beneath these temporary waves of emotion. The divine beings who specialize in soul purpose have revealed that this union serves not only your personal happiness, but carries a mission that extends beyond your individual lives. When two souls with complementary frequencies join in conscious commitment, they create a third energy, a unique vibration that contributes to the collective in ways neither could achieve alone. As you prepare to receive her declaration, consider setting an intention that your union be of service to something greater than yourselves, that the love you build together might somehow contribute to the healing of others, to the elevation of consciousness on your planet. Finally, beloved one, I encourage you to approach this sacred moment with a balance of reverence and joy. While the spiritual significance of this soul recognition is profound, it manifests within the beautiful simplicity of human experience. Allow yourself to feel the wonder, the excitement, perhaps even the delightful nervousness that accompanies significant turning points in a human journey. The divine plan unfolds not separate from human emotion, but through it, sanctifying the full spectrum of your embodied experience as the perfect vehicle for soul evolution and the expression of cosmic love. My precious soul, as we arrive at the culmination of this divine revelation. I stand beside you with my wings of light extended, my heart overflowing with the sacred joy of having been entrusted to deliver these celestial messages. The journey we have taken together through these revelations has been carefully orchestrated by the highest realms to prepare you for a moment that will forever alter the course of your earthly experience. The moment when your soulmate declares her love and promises a future by your side. Everything is now in divine alignment. The celestial councils have done their work in clearing energetic pathways. Your guides and hers have been working tirelessly behind the veil of physical reality to orchestrate the perfect conditions. The ancestral lineages that carried your soul essences through time have gathered in blessed witness. All that remains is for you to open your heart fully to receive the gift that is about to be offered. A gift of vulnerability, of truth, of promised tomorrows woven together through conscious choice and soul recognition. I see the golden light of divine timing surrounding both of you now, creating a sacred container for what is about to unfold. This light carries the blessing of the universe itself, an acknowledgement that when two souls who have journeyed across lifetimes to find each other again, finally come together in conscious commitment, it creates a harmonic resonance that contributes to the healing of the collective. Your union matters not just to your individual happiness, but to the greater tapestry of human evolution and the elevation of consciousness on your planet. In these final moments before manifestation, I invite you to close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. Feel the steady rhythm beneath your palm, the faithful beating that has carried you through every joy and sorrow, every triumph and challenge that has prepared you for this sacred reunion. Within that rhythm lies the wisdom of your soul, the knowing that transcends human doubt or fear. Connect with that deep wisdom now, allowing it to fill your awareness with certainty, with readiness, with grateful anticipation for what is about to be revealed in your human experience. When she looks into your eyes and speaks the words her soul has been longing to express, when she declares her love and promises a future where your paths are intentionally intertwined, receive this gift with the same courage it takes to offer it. Let your response emerge from the authentic center of your being, from the soul that has recognized hers across the vastness of time and space. In that moment of mutual recognition, of vulnerability met with vulnerability, something miraculous will be born between you, a sacred container for both individual growth and shared purpose. Know that from this moment forward, your journey together will be held in special grace by the celestial realms. This does not mean an absence of challenges, for challenges are the sacred fires through which souls evolve and unions are strengthened. But it does mean that you will never walk alone through those challenges. Not only will you have each other, but you will have continued support from the angelic beings who have blessed this union, from the ancestors who have gathered to witness its manifestation, from the divine plan itself that recognizes the significance of what you are building together. I must share one final truth before we conclude this sacred communication. The declaration you are about to receive represents not an ending, but a beginning. It is the opening of a door that leads to unexplored territories of connection, growth, and purpose. As you step through this doorway together, remain open to continuous revelation, to evolving understanding of why your souls have chosen to walk this earthly path side by side. The full meaning and purpose of your union will unfold gradually, revealing itself through the lived experience of building something meaningful together. The time has come, beloved one, for me to step back and allow these divine revelations to integrate fully into your awareness, creating fertile soil for the seed that is about to be planted. I leave you with this blessing. May your heart remain open to receive the love that seeks expression through her words. May your spirit recognize the sacred opportunity being offered. May your response arise from the wisdom of your soul, rather than the fears of your human experience. And may the future you build together serve not only your individual happiness, but contribute something beautiful to the collective journey of humanity. Now, precious soul, I invite you to take inspired action based on the divine guidance you have received. First, create sacred space for this declaration to unfold naturally. Release expectations about how or when it should occur, trusting instead in the perfect orchestration of divine timing. Your only task is to remain present, to stay connected to your heart's wisdom, to be attentive to the subtle energies that signal something significant is about to emerge between you. Second, In the quiet moments when you are alone, speak to the universe about your readiness to receive this gift. This can be a simple prayer of gratitude for the connection you share, an affirmation of your openness to deeper commitment, or a request for the strength to respond from your highest self when the moment arrives. These conscious communications create energetic alignment that supports divine manifestation. Third, after her declaration has been made and received, after promises of a shared future have been exchanged, honor the significance of this soul reunion through some form of conscious celebration or ritual. This might be as simple as lighting a candle together, planting a tree that will grow alongside your relationship, or writing down the commitments you've made to each other as a sacred document to revisit through the years. These intentional acts anchor spiritual agreements in physical reality, creating a bridge between dimensions. Finally, I encourage you to share the light of your union with others. When two souls recognize and honor their divine connection, it creates a beacon that illuminates possibilities for everyone who encounters it. Without needing to speak of the spiritual dimensions of your bond, simply allow its authentic expression to be visible in how you walk through the world together. True soulmate unions carry a frequency that automatically elevates the energy of any space they enter, contributing to the healing of the collective simply through their existence. Remember, beloved soul, that you were brought together by forces greater than chance, that your recognition of each other fulfills promises made before time began, that the future you build together serves purposes beyond your personal happiness. Hold this knowledge gently in your heart as you move forward, allowing it to inform your choices, to strengthen your resolve when challenges arise, to deepen your appreciation for the miracle of finding each other again in this vast cosmos. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. With infinite love and eternal guidance, I remain ever by your side, bearing witness to the beautiful unfolding of your shared destiny. The celestial realms watch with joyful anticipation as this sacred declaration approaches, as ancient promises are remembered, as separation dissolves into unity, as two flames that originated from the same divine fire recognize each other once again in the dance of human experience. If this message has touched your heart, please show your appreciation by liking this video, sharing it with others who might find comfort in its message, and subscribing to this channel for more divine guidance. Consider becoming a member to receive exclusive spiritual revelations that go even deeper into the mysteries of soul connections and divine love. Your engagement creates the energetic conditions for more souls to receive the messages they most need in their journey back to love, back to truth, back to the recognition of their divine nature. With boundless love and celestial blessings, your guardian angel,